What's up YouTube? JM Comics here with a new video. Today we're listing off my top 10 Nintendo characters that we need in Mario Kart 9. Let's get right into it. Start your engines. On September 30th, 2020, Nintendo shadow dropped a Super Mario 35th Anniversary Direct, announcing tons of interesting products and games coming out during the celebration, which is to be held until March 31st, 2021, where Mario will essentially die. In honor of this reveal, I am starting a series of top 10s focused on Super Mario and his many franchises. All of these lists will have a little logo in the top right, so be on the lookout for them. Anywho, this list in the event will list off the top 10 Nintendo characters we need in Mario Kart 9. While Mario Kart 9 wasn't announced in the Direct, an augmented reality Mario Kart RC game was revealed, called Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. And while it looks cool on its own, it really got me thinking about a new Mario Kart game. The only rule is one character per franchise, so only one Mario character. Finally, there is no specific order to this list. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want. Now, let's go. Starting off our list from the Super Mario franchise is Cappy. For me, Cappy is a no-brainer. He is one of the newest characters introduced in a mainline Mario game, and he plays a pivotal role in Mario Odyssey. The only reason he wouldn't be a driver is the fact that Mario wears him, and it'd probably capture the cart he's driving, if we're getting logistic, but that can easily be overlooked. Similar to King Boo, he'd sort of float over the cart in his animation. They could add a new track based on New Donk City and an Odyssey airship cart to go with Cappy's inclusion. The only other Mario characters to come to mind would be Pauline, also from Super Mario Odyssey, or they could finally add Goomba as a driver, which is more likely than Waluigi in Smash. For the Donkey Kong Country series, we have Dixie Kong. When it comes to Nintendo's ape-focused jungle franchise, two characters immediately came to mind for Mario Kart. Dixie Kong, Diddy's girlfriend, or King K. Rool, the main antagonist of the Donkey Kong Country games. I ultimately went with Dixie Kong, since she is a member of the Kong family, and she is already in Mario Kart Tour, making her a more likely candidate. She'd obviously be a lightweight racer, and she could be featured in a new track based on the icy jungles found throughout Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze. For her kart, I'd assume a minecart or Rambi, the Rhino if they wanted to, would be a good choice. While Dixie is more likely, King K. Rool definitely feels like a contender, especially when you consider his recent mainstream love stemming from his appearance in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's roster. From The Legend of Zelda, Nintendo's second biggest franchise, we have Princess Zelda. Considering Link is already in Mario Kart 8, Princess Zelda is the most obvious choice for a driver from Hyrule. She'd be in the same weight class as Princess Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina. Her kart would probably be one of the Divine Beasts, or all four, since Nintendo would want to capitalize on the Breath of the Wild 2 hype and Age of Calamity. Her outfit would be based on her Twilight Princess appearance, and similar to Link, you could change her look to the Breath of the Wild Blue Champion's blouson. Her track would be one of two options: a Twilight Princess Dark World track that goes between the Dark World and Hyrule, or the Breath of the Wild version of Hyrule, which would differ enough from the version already in Mario Kart 8, which is based on Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U. From the Metroid series, we have Samus. Another obvious pick, Samus would be the Metroid character in this game. Her kart would obviously be her iconic orange gunship, and her track would be either the planet Zebes, or, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, or Brinstar. If it is Brinstar, then Ridley could show up and cause chaos throughout the courses, knocking players off of the tracks. Regardless of the course chosen, Metroids could be used as shell reskins in this course, sticking to players and resulting in the same setbacks as the shell types, i.e. a blue Metroid is like a blue shell, a green Metroid is like a green shell. The track would also feature a lot of gravity manipulation, since the Metroid series is set in space. Similar to Link in Mario Kart 8, Samus could change between her normal suit to her Zero suit, like she does in Smash Bros. Brawl. From the Kirby series, we have Kirby himself. Dreamland's Star Warrior would fit in perfectly with the Mario Kart formula. Kirby would be a small, lightweight type similar to the baby characters. His kart would obviously be a yellow star, similar to the one he rides on in his amiibo figure. His track would be Dreamland, with Waddle Dees as the crowds on the sides cheering on the racers. In the course, they could reskin the items with Kirby copy ability icons. For example, The Super Horn ability would look like the mic ability icon in the Kirby games. Besides Kirby, I think King DDD and Meta Knight would work well, with DDD riding a royal-looking car and Meta Knight riding a signature ship, the Halberd. In all honesty, any Kirby character is unlikely, considering that HAL Laboratory owns the license, not Nintendo themselves, which is a shame because I love Kirby. From the Pokemon series, probably Nintendo's third biggest franchise, we have Pikachu. Of all the franchises on this list, Pokemon is by far the least likely to come to Mario Kart. And listen to my explanation. The Pokemon Company and Game Freak own the Pokemon license, and with all of those complications, it would be unlikely for an appearance in Mario Kart. If Pokemon did somehow come to Mario Kart 9, it did to Smash, the series mascot Pikachu is the obvious choice. His cart could be some other Pokemon, specifically Charizard or maybe Snorlax, and his stage would be a big tour of the Kanto region from Gen 1, since I think they're trying to avoid the Galar region considering how bad Sword and Shield's reception was. The course would be incredibly detailed with Gen 1 Pokemon populating the entire area and making little cameos. Diglets could be roadblocks and Pokeballs could replace the item cubes. While Pikachu was a clear choice, I also considered a Gen 1 starter tag team, similar to that of Pokemon Trainer in Smash Bros. For Animal Crossing, a game that's been hyped up so much recently, we have Tom Nook. Villager and Isabelle already appeared in Mario Kart 8 and were some of the coolest racers to date, with one of the coolest tracks. If Nintendo decided to add another driver, I'd be surprised if they didn't pick Tom Nook. This jerk of a landlord would be the same driver size as Villager, and his cart would probably be a vehicle made from Mario Kart, since nothing really comes to mind from the slower-paced Animal Crossing games. His stage would definitely be the island from New Horizons, since Nintendo would want to ride on the hype of that game. It would change seasons like the Animal Crossing track from Mario Kart 8. Of the notable animal villagers in the crowds, the guaranteed appearances would probably be Orville, Wilbur, and Daisy May, maybe the Nook twins, since they are prominent in the new game. Tom would also be able to switch between his traditional vest and his New Horizons teal shirt. For the Star Fox franchise, we have Fox McCloud. I am surprised that Star Fox wasn't in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe already. Fox McCloud would be a medium-class driver, and his cart would be the iconic R-Wing. His track would be Corneria, or maybe a trip across a bunch of planets, functioning as a one-lap track like Mount Wario, where each checkpoint is a different planet and the track takes you for outspace. I would expect a bunch of intercom cameos from Slippy Toad, Falco Lombardi, and Peppy here, sort of commenting on what happens in the same vein as Palutena's messages to Pit in Smash Bros. Andross would also make a big cameo appearance, possibly being a recurring threat to the racers, slowing them down or mixing tracks up with his floating tiles. From the Pikmin franchise, an underrated franchise, we have Captain Olimar. Olimar would be the Pikmin driver in Mario Kart 9. His car would be the Hakutet spaceship, and he would, I don't know if I pronounced that right, and he would be in the super light category along with the baby characters. His course would be the planet PNF 404. The course would be really cool since you are essentially a tiny speck in a lush green planet of aliens. Many creatures, such as the burrowing Snagrit, would appear throughout the stage and knock the carts around. The course would also feature different biomes, such as an icy area and a bioluminescent cave, as seen in Pikmin 3. While Olimar is sort of the series mascot, Nintendo might also pick Louie or any of the other astronauts. They'd most likely pick the main character of Pikmin 4 to promote that game if it comes out around the release window of Mario Kart 9. And finally, from the Splatoon series, we have the Octolings. Our final races are the Octolings representatives from Splatoon, one of my favorite franchises. The Octolings would come with both a boy and a girl option like the Villager and Inklings. Their carts would be some Ink-related original vehicle or the subway train that is prominently featured in Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion DLC. The track would be the subway station that the DLC pack is set in as the protagonists try to reach the Promised Land. There would also be another multiplayer battle stage from Splatoon 2, like Mako Mart or the new Albacore Hotel. The Octolings would be a lot like the Inklings in terms of weight class and animations. And we know Nintendo's cheap, so they'll probably go for that. Another less likely contender for a driver is the series' main antagonist, DJ Octavio, and his car would be his huge mech suit. And that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. But first, I intentionally excluded F-Zero and Captain Falcon, since Mario Kart 8 Deluxe already had Big Blue and the Blue Falcon, just not the Captain himself. And plus, F-Zero is really obscure as of late, so... Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below any videos you'd like to see.